What's up, real estate agents? You want to start generating leads every single day. Good leads. I'm not talking about the ones you got to pay for. This is actually inbound leads with people calling to work with you. The best way to do it is YouTube. The craziest thing, I've got a study right here. Let's check it out. So first of all, this is an actual report. They analyzed 1.3 million YouTube videos to find out exactly why certain videos rank. This will completely debunk every real estate marketing myth you've ever heard. And if you follow this backed with all the data, the analytics, and everything that I show and prove to back up this study, you will generate hundreds of leads every single month. Now, it does have a summary of everything that they found, but right here, we analyzed 1.3 million YouTube videos to better understand how YouTube's search engine works. Specifically, we looked at the correlation between ranking factors like views, comments, and shares with YouTube rankings. We also learned a lot about YouTube SEO, and I'm sure that you will too. So this is gonna back everything. There won't be any kind of guesses out there or what they think you should do. It is all charts and data. They do have a full summary here, which I'm gonna skip through because I want you to come back next week. Again, it's very important that you're not just taking this article. You have to see what I back it up with, because I have 13 YouTube channels and it actually makes me wrong sometimes. So you'll know exactly how to grow your client getting YouTube channel. So let's get into number one. The very first finding and what we're gonna talk about on today's Monday morning show is video comments have a very strong correlation with ranking. So YouTube encourages creators to publish videos that maximize engagement. Needless to say, comments are a strong indicator that people are engaging with your video. But does YouTube use comments as a ranking signal? Well, our data suggests that they do. So again, not only am I gonna show the data here in the charts, I'm gonna actually bring up my channels and I'm gonna show you a side-by-side correlation of comments versus views. And then at the end of this video, what we'll do is I'm gonna take how I got the most comments on my top performing videos so that you can start adding that to your videos, because obviously it's helping to not only get more views, but rank your videos number one. So don't forget to stay to the end for the strategy on getting more comments in your videos. So what they did is they took those 1.3 million videos and they broke it down to 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000 comments or less. Now, a lot of our videos don't even get 2,000 comments, but there is a strong correlation with comments. I'll show you here in a little bit. Now, as you can see in the chart above, the more comments a video has, the higher that it tends to rank. Considering YouTube's emphasis on user engagement, this result isn't a big surprise. So the key takeaway is that videos with a lot of comments, they tend to rank the best in YouTube. Now I'm gonna bring up my channel here, and again, I'm gonna show you which videos got the most comments. We're gonna teach you how to get more comments on your videos, but there is something that I wanna bring up about that. Whenever you have more engagement in a video, people tend to watch that longer, and they also tend to share that video a little bit. Here in a couple weeks, we're gonna talk about sharing videos, a very controversial topic that I have discussed on this channel many times. So if you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe. You do not want to miss my Monday morning shows. But let's dive into my channel and just see if this is true. Taking a look real quick at one of my 13 YouTube channels, I actually filtered this out by lifetime real quick, and I'm going to show you two different ways that you can view your comments. One of them is actually getting into the back end analytics of your channel, and as you're going to see here, you're really not going to find any comments. So you do have the ability right here to add a metric table. And when you do that, you're gonna wanna go right down here to this interactions section, and you can go right here to comments added. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but they actually have subscribers gained and subscribers lost. I'm gonna click on that real quick just to show you. You do lose a lot of subscribers. It's pretty crazy. In fact, my channel that just hit 28,000 subs has lost 5,300 subs. So I should really be at 33,000 subs. But the fascinating thing is, in this study, they actually talk about why people don't subscribe or why they leave. And one of the biggest issues that I've seen studying strictly real estate YouTube channels, well, I'm gonna talk about in a later show too, but it has to do with a bait and switch tactic that many real estate agents are doing, and it's destroying their YouTube channels. So we'll talk about that in a future Monday morning show. You won't want to miss that one. But if we go back and we add a metric and we go here to interactions, we can actually go to comments added. And so this is going to really bring up a more in detailed view of the comments that we get on our videos, that with the views. Now what it did is it actually filtered the entire YouTube channel for the lifetime by the comments. So the videos that have the most comments have typically the highest amount of views. Now there are a few outliers, like this one has 290 comments, but it has the most amount of views. But the one commonality you will see is that basically if you get a lot of comments, you'll see how it starts to descend. You will also notice how the view counts tend to descend as well. So the next thing that you can do is you can go right here to your content tab, and when you do that, it's gonna really filter it out by your last published video. You do have view counts, and it does come with the comments already on here. So if you actually hit this right here, the views tab, this is gonna now bring the most viewed videos up to the top, and you can look right over and you're gonna notice that you have a lot of comments. So now what we need to do is we need to do a study and a deep research on what videos are getting the most comments. And what we're gonna do is talk about the likes of these videos, because that really helps too. So again, what you're gonna notice basically is a theme that the view count and the comment count, they do, even though they're not exact, they do start to descend as you go down. You got 70, 60, 60, 56, 54, 52, 50, 46, 45. So whenever you're doing that, that is the actual view count that we are filtered by, but you'll notice next to it, comments 446, then we have that one that's 869, 665, we got a 700 banger right here. And the crazy thing, we're gonna break this one down. This is one of my latest videos that is absolutely taking off. So I'm gonna break down this video so that you can make it. It's got 88,000 views, 700 comments, and a ton of likes, and it is a newer video. Real quick, if you would, comment down below what video on your YouTube channel has the most amount of views, and write that view count next to it. What we can do is we can compile that list. You're gonna be able to start monitoring those comments and seeing which videos are getting the most views and comments. So comment down below your top performing. I'm gonna show you mine. So we already noticed that this is my top performing video by view count, but when it comes to comments, it's probably gonna be either an avoid moving to Texas or this outlier. If you're moving to Houston, Texas, how did I get so many comments and how is this growing so quick? We'll break that down. Again, it's pretty simple to see that the less amount of comments that you go, they start dipping here, you're gonna get less and less views. Now, I wanted to run a test. I just shot this video and we uploaded it just 3 days ago. The one thing that I did in this video, which I'll reveal again here in a little bit when we do our strategy session, I actually got a massive uptick in comments. So as you'll see, I got 67 comments on this video. The last one got 38, 20, 49, 39, 33. So really, out of a lot of my last videos, I was able to double my comments. Now, it doesn't have as many views as some of these, but this is actually 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, and a month old. So in just 3 days, how was I able to double my comments, and why is my view count already starting to creep up to this? And even better, it's a way better performing video, going above my median line, getting a larger average view duration and larger watch time. It also picked up a bunch more likes. In fact, my channel average is about 97%. I got 99% on this one. So if comments are a correlation with your YouTube videos ranking #1, seems imperative that you need to get more comments into your YouTube videos. I have tried multiple different ways to do this. Usually it ends with minimal to no comments at all. And before we go through those strategies, the other thing I want to talk about is a couple of these videos that have a really high amount of comments. We need to talk about something real quick. We'll go over here, and again, we're going to filter it out by views, and we're looking at this one. So what I have noticed is that anytime I do a negative video, avoid moving to Houston, don't move to Houston, these are going to really rack up the comments. Now you might be thinking, geez, you're getting a lot of views from those negative videos, you're getting a lot of comments, I need to be doing more of those. I actually tend to say opposite of that. It's good to have one here or there to get the attention to your channel, but if everything is negative the whole time, they're not getting any value. Remember the most important thing. If you're trying to rank in YouTube, what are you ranking for? Cities and suburbs. Why are we trying to rank for cities and suburbs? Because our clients are searching these cities and suburbs in YouTube 15 times a month more than they are in Google. So they're wanting to see what it's like to live in these areas. One of the biggest mistakes that I find is a lot of real estate agents are gonna look at those outward facing metrics of views by negative videos, and that's all they're gonna do. And the viewers are typically gonna start getting a little bit annoyed at that, and they're gonna go find your competitors who are doing vlog tours and giving actual information on these areas and map videos, and they are going to get way more leads than you. So do not fill your YouTube channel with just a bunch of negative videos so that you can get more views. views, it looks cool, but you don't close any homes. Next up, I have this map video here that's not very old, and it has the second largest amount of comments. So when I click on the comments, we're gonna go through a few of these and just see what are they commenting. This is gonna help us to spark what should we be saying in our videos. Awesome content. Definitely appreciate the time and the effort, very important there, that you put into all of this valuable information. My family and I have been blindly looking for homes, but now we have a little bit of clarity. One thing that I found, the most successful videos that I have made that typically seem to rank and they get the longest average view duration, which I will talk about in next week's show, so don't forget to subscribe. Map videos. People sit there and they watch them forever. So you got to learn how to do map videos. You got to put a lot of time and effort into your video, and you're going to get increasingly amounts of comments of really just people thanking you. But let's look at a few more. My fiance and I are moving to the area from Raleigh, North Carolina around the end of the year. Your videos have been helpful through the research phase, and I look forward to reaching out to your team in the future. Hello, thinking of relocating there from Tallahassee, Florida. This channel has been super helpful with really giving insight to the area. It can be very overwhelming just seeing the numbers online and not truly getting a feel, especially as a mom with 2 teenagers. It really puts everything into perspective. And lastly, right here, thank you so much. I always looked on the map of Houston and I only saw old neighborhoods with a lot of garbage. Just did not understand why people moved to Houston, but there is so much more. I am very impressed. Amazing guide for a better understanding of all the neighborhoods, especially all of the videos and the pictures of the areas to have the impression. I could follow with Google Maps and Street View very easy. Please, more of that kind. Overwhelmingly, I just answered all of their questions. They're trying to figure out where to move to Houston, Texas, and I also commented down below, where are you moving from? That's why you're also seeing everybody talk about the area that they're moving from, because I asked them. So if you want more comments on your videos, you can't do it every time, it'll be repetitive, but try asking your audience next time, hey, hold on a second. Would you comment down below where you're moving from? I'm just curious to see where y'all are coming from. I asked that in the video, and that's why I got hundreds of comments. In fact, if I keep scrolling down, you'll notice that people are just putting their city, state, moving from New York, moving from Idaho, moving from Oregon. So I really got the engagement up with comments by asking that simple question. Where are y'all coming from? But since you can't do that every single video, don't worry, I tried. The next time I didn't get very many comments, they'd already done it. I had to think of some other plans. So the last video that I did that we'll show here in a minute, I actually got the engagement up. As I already proved, I got double the comments. The views are right there on track. In fact, this video is gonna surpass probably my last 10 videos, and it has to do with these comments. How did I do it? If you haven't hit that like button right now, I'm gonna slap you. Nobody knows more about YouTube for realtors than I do, so if you want to learn exactly how to grow a real estate YouTube channel, hit that like button. And did you comment down below, what video did you shoot that has the most views and most comments? I wanna know it so that I can shoot it as well. We're all helping each other. So we need to go back to date and we need to take this last video, and you have to see what these comments are. If we click on the comments and start reading through them, you're gonna notice one thing. The first house, 600K, second house, 400K, third house, 500K. You guys are awesome. Thanks for these videos. I'll wait for them every single Saturday. I love reading those comments. 600K, 9R more, I don't know what that means. 600,000 for the first home, 450 for the second, and the third home is 450. First house, $799. Second house, 1,600 square foot, $350,000. First home, $975,000. $400,000 to $500,000. Shea home, 1613, $580,000. Are you getting it? If we look at this video right here, can you guess the price of these new construction homes for sale in Houston, Texas? Now you guys need to be guessing the price. When we're done with this house or in the house, be commenting down below what you think the price is. So one thing that I have done in all of my last videos is I have created some sort of game. In this one, I went through a few different houses and I forced them to comment down below what they thought the price was. And at the end, I was gonna reveal exactly what the prices are of these houses. And since I back everything up with data and analytics, I don't make anything up. Let me show you something on not only how you're gonna get way more leads for free, way more closed homes, but how you're gonna get more views and rank your videos. If you notice, my average view duration on this video is 11 minutes and 17 seconds. It was actually hovering around 12 to 13, which was fantastic. Now, this video, it has 100,000 impressions already. Most of my competitors or most people that I teach, they'll get a couple thousand impressions, but my videos are going out to such a wide audience because of the comments, the engagement, and the views that I get and how I rank #1. I'm getting 100,000 impressions in the first 4 days. And it's because of the comments and engagement, but look at this line here. I'm not losing my audience. So not only do you have to get these comments, you gotta make sure you keep these people on the video. And at the end right here, this is where I reveal the big price, and you'll notice I don't drop at all. In fact, I'm gaining a massive audience here. And I've started a new thing where at the end, I tell them to click on a video instead of thanking them for watching my video. And I had 1,411 clicks to watch other videos or a playlist that only plays my video with a 12% click-through rate. Yeah, homies, I am him when it comes to YouTube for real estate. So if you haven't checked out the $1 Billion Channel Method, go check that out on Amazon, this book right here, and it's audio. But if you want to get 127 leads in the next week, just watch this video right here. It'll teach you, homies. And I'll see you next Monday morning on my show.